There are a total of 4 Pinsirs in Pokemon Pocket. They're all terrible. With Mega Pinsir, though, we finally got something playable. Today's deck is the best way to play Mega Pinsir. We combine him with Leafeon and Friends, the end result being a terrifying offense. The new EV makes Leafeon EX absolutely insane, as we can evolve into it on turn 1 and begin activating Forest Breath. Leafeon is always paired exceptionally well with 3 energy basic attackers, and Mega Pinsir is the most powerful version of that. When Mega Pinsir attacks, we flip a coin. If heads, Critical Scissors deals 150 damage. If tails, we deal 80 instead. I don't know about you, but I'd rather hit for 150, which is why we run a pair of Will, who guarantees our Mega Pinsir will be an absolute force to be reckoned with in the late game. 1 copy of Sylveon provides us with extra card draw, while regular Leafeon ensures we don't automatically lose to Arcorio. Thanks to the new EV, going first can now be a blessing with Leafeon. We Solar Beam our enemies' openers as we build up one hell of a finisher. What Pokemon should I put the ground next? You decide. Leave a comment down below and we'll see what we can do. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It's free. Free is good. Have a swell day. Enjoy the games. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Here we go. Mega Pinsir with double Will, as right off the bat we run into, I would assume, Mega Blaziken. That's what I'm going to go ahead and assume. I'm going to just lead off with the EV. I don't want to get Repel turn 1. Like, I value that more than getting red carded, even though I have Professor's Research. Like, I really don't want this to be disrupted. Especially because, you know, and now it's even better because I can one-shot this Magby with EVEX. Oh no. Oh no, that's a problem. But if they also play Moltres, then killing the Magby and Moltres is all I need to do. Yeah. Yeah, this is fine. And we find Eevee, beautiful. Now we're not vulnerable to Sabrina. Let's play Wink Eevee. Drop Pinsir and bite this. Bite this baby. In the face. Just bite its face off. Gotta keep it PG, you know what I'm saying? Get out of here. Out of my face. We're just missing... I mean, in a pinch, we could just end the game with Leafeon. Like, if they were to, like, evolve into Charmeleon or something here. It's definitely one way to do it. But if it's like a Stoke Charizard, then we're in massive trouble. Torkoal. It's interesting. Are they gonna hit me? Oh, no, they're gonna do that. Now's when I really... Oh my god, okay. Oh, the plays. I mean, I've done that. Like that yesterday's video, we showcased that. I may evolve into Leafeon just to... No, I can just do that. Okay, so I'm at 70. I'm down to 70. I heal to 120. I can survive easily. That is clutch. That is a clutch draw right there, ladies and gentlemen. That is a clutch draw right there. Because we do this and then we Erica. Which allows us to live. We Forest Breath. The Torkoal came out of nowhere. Torkoal Flame Patch is so good. Like, check out my Charizard deck from yesterday. It's legit. It's actually legit. We don't play Magby. No, we don't do that shit. We play Moltres like real trainers. I don't even know. This is phenomenal because that Erica is so like that Leafeon draw was so important. We actually capitalize on Eevee's thickness. And now we're just good to go. Now, greatness awaits because we ramp into Mega Pinsir. And we deal with this. You bring in Charmander, you die. That was a clutch Leafeon. Not only the Leafeon draw, but having the Erica as well. I wonder what Charizard it is though. Could still be Stoke Charizard, but I don't understand that because with Magby that doesn't make sense. It was definitely Crimson Storm Charizard, but our version is a lot better. Play Moltres, not Magby. Moltres would have just like not died to a bite, right? So that's a great example of that. Check out yesterday's video. Really solid. Like Genetic Apex Charizard is really good into the meta, and Torkoal is definitely the ally it needs to deal with Oricorio. It just works really well with Flame Patch in general. It's just really solid. Good stuff. Round 2. What do we got now? In case you're wondering, like double leaf is very, very important. Oh my. What are we facing? Water. Okay. This is really good. This is incredible, like leading off with this Eevee. Okay, so it's not Gyarados. It's gonna be one of the two, Gyarados or Suicune. We played Double Leaf because a Mega Pinsir lead is quite likely. It's also another reason as to why we run this particular structure with 3 Eevees, because that enhances our chances of leading off with an Eevee instead of Mega Pinsir. Leading off with Mega Pinsir is really rough. Like we just don't get anything going. Like we can't afford to lead off with it and have it take damage. It's just not that resilient. So we need to run a full set of leaves so we just do not succumb to it like that. There's my boy. There's my boy. And beautiful. Beautiful. Look at all this deck thinning. Okay, so we definitely we do not want to get red carded here. So I'm gonna drop you, and I'm gonna drop you. I have to keep in mind, I mean, we have to be careful with dropping you, but the problem is if they find Greninja, I mean, them finding Greninja early is not likely. I need to place energy onto the Pinsir here. If they repel me, that's a problem. But the problem is also like leaving something here. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna keep it like this. I'm just gonna keep it like this. Like I'm not gonna play any further into this. Like, yeah, a repel doesn't work. First of all, it needs to be a Sabrina, and that's quite unlikely actually. So they're just doing that, and we're gonna be able to kill this. That's huge. That's absolutely huge. This is still far away from attacking. So, and we want to keep the bench nice and subtle. You know what I'm saying? This is huge. Getting rid of the Froakie here is massive. I still don't want to play the Leaf Cape. I mean, I kind of do. No, let's just do this. Let's just, if they red carded this, they red card us, but we do not want to pre-commit this Leaf Cape until we're sure what we're gonna do with it. Because there could be a situation where somehow like our Leafeon requires, I mean, we have Erica anyways as well. Like maybe I should have dropped the Leaf Cape, but we gotta factor in Greninja. I really want to have this Will next turn, so maybe I should have done that. But weakening, yeah, we're gonna get Mars. I mean, it's gonna happen. It's just bound to happen. But that's a very weak Suicune right there, and not playing more into the board is everything here. We find Will. Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's go! They're done. Ladies and gentlemen, they are done. Oh, you love to see it. Oh man, the Meta Slayer. And we get the attack before they concede. For the intro! Out of here! Beautiful. Beautiful. That was a beautiful game. Gorgeous, gorgeous game, and that's what this deck is all about, the double will. I play tested several versions of this before recording, and I was on a copium, like not running 2 wills. You have to run 2 wills. Like playing Mega Pinsir without 2 wheels. It's just there's a lot of supporters that you want to run this because, like I said, double leaf is really important. Without double leaf, like you're gonna have openings with Mega Pinsir, and you need to be able to correct that. It's absolutely vital, especially because the new EV needs to be in the active slot in order to be evolved immediately. And it also makes up for like leading off with an EV and evolving it turn 1 into Sylveon, for example. You can then leaf and bring in something else, right? Like it just gives you a lot of like double leaf is super important. Erica is a great card. Leaf Cape is a great card, but running 2 copies of each just eats up too much valuable deck space. You need regular Sylveon. Like there's no way around it. You have to have regular Leafeon to be able to deal with Oricorio. Otherwise, that Pokemon just completely walls you, and you just cannot allow that with this deck specifically. And especially if we don't play Sabrina or Repel or anything like that. You need the Cyrus in a Mega Evolution meta. You need to play one Cyrus in the vast majority of decks. Like there's very, very few decks that don't want to play Cyrus. I can't really think of one, honestly. I mean, Charizard, yesterday's deck doesn't need Cyrus, right? If you can one-shot them. So it took me a while to figure out, but this distribution is definitely the way. Like double will just ensures that you're dealing 150 damage with a basic, and that is the point of playing Mega Pinsir. That's everything. So this is really fine-tuned, and we just dunked on 2 pretty powerful looking decks. I mean, the first one is kind of weird, but other than that, this one was legit. I'm yapping. Round 3. Our opponent is Max. I started there for a moment. There's Electric. And this is what I was talking about. This is exactly what I was just talking about. We got the Mega Pinsir lead, which we do not want to see. So we're going to hope that we can find Leaf. Raikou is dangerous. Raikou is very dangerous. Let's see if they find Zeraora. If they find Zeraora, we could be in massive trouble here. There's the Oricorio. I'd rather see... Oh, no. I'd rather see Oricorio than the Zeraora, though, to be honest. Zeraora is so... It's just... Oh, man. They have an amazing opener. Because if they can enable Raikou with the Elemental Switch early, then we're just kind of... Okay, they don't have Zeraora. That's huge. That buys us time. Very, very necessary time. I gotta drop this. I gotta be able to draw next turn, and I'm going to go ahead and place an energy onto you. Because I don't have a Leafeon EX, so even if I top deck Leaf, I can't pivot into it. Okay, Magnemite, interesting. We need this Leafeon, by the way. We 100% need it, so we need to... That's... good. For us. It's really good for us. I may let them kill this. Because if they don't kill it, I can evolve the Sylveon on this EV in the back. And then I can evolve this into Leafeon EX, and I can pivot, I can bring in Mega Pinsir and will them. Like, I can one-shot this, and then I just focus on finding the other EV and building up the Leafeon EX. I can navigate around that. I have Erica, I can withstand their attacks. Magnezone is something we gotta watch out for, but if they bring in Magnezone, they could just die. So we're gonna let them kill that. They're gonna damage this. And we're gonna bring in you. And we're gonna will. Not evolve Sylveon just yet. Guarantee the heads and critical scissors to get 2 points back at them. They just bring in Magneton. They may just be banking this game to a 50-50. Okay, they hit us hard there. With the Mars. They're just going in for the 50-50. Unless they have a giant cape. No, okay, so this person is just like, okay, Yoli. Okay, so if I draw Erica or Will, I'm good. Otherwise, we have to go for the 50-50. Yeah, this person is just like, I don't care. I'm just gonna do this. My boy won't let me down. My boy won't let me down. It won't happen. It won't happen. He's too well trained. I believed in him when nobody else did. Let's get it! That's just lazy. That's just lazy piloting. That's just lazy. That's just like, no, I don't want to navigate around this. Like, I'm just gonna go for the 50-50. That was weak. Deserved. What do we got? What do we got? We got Steel. That's new. Oh, baby, what an opener. Oh, you love to see it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and thin some more, and let's get to work, ladies and gentlemen. Immediate evolution into Leafeon. This is so busted. This is so busted. With that Erica in hand to counteract the Meta Arms as well. Oh my goodness. This is the deck at its strongest. This is the power of Leafeon now. This is the power of Leafeon now, ladies and gentlemen. Tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. Apron, that doesn't make a difference. And it's Skarmory Solgaleo, but we may want to preserve Erica for Pinsir, actually. Let's keep thinning. Let's keep thinning. Let's drop another Eevee. We actually probably want to preserve our Erica for Mega Pinsir, because if we find Leaf Cape, we can survive 2 hits from Solgaleo. There it is. It's coming. So there's no point in us healing this, because we after 2 hits from Skarmory, we get one-shotted anyways. But we're gonna be able to retaliate, and then we're gonna use Pinsir to avoid something like we just need to draw a leaf. If I draw a leaf, I'm safe. Because the one way I die is to a Sabrina. If I can't pivot the Pinsir out. Because of the retreat cost of 2. But I have 2 turns to somehow draw into Leaf. I haven't drawn into a single Professor's Research. I have 2 Leaves. This is why Leaf is so important. It's not just to correct our opener with Mega Pinsir, that's quite common. It's also to avoid a Sabrina from locking us out in situations like this. Because when Leafeon goes down, we give him 2 points. That means 1 more Pokemon down and we die. The only thing that can sponge a hit from this, unless, you know, we can also draw into another Leafeon. Sylveon doesn't cut it. But I mean, Sylveon will draw his card. So we have really good draws here. Either Leaf, another Leafeon, Sylveon can draw us into more and potentially pick us a Professor's Research and find this Leaf. You know, like, there's so many draws that we have access to here over the span of 2 turns. So I feel really confident. Even after the Rocky Helmet hit, even if they have red, my Pinsir lives. An attack from Solgaleo. The combination of Sabrina Cyrus is what I'm most afraid of here. That's what I'm most afraid of here. Otherwise, our draws are really good. PINSIR comes in and is ready to retaliate. There's Will. There is Will, so we drop you. And we go for the Will immediately. We have to play a second PINSIR so we don't succumb to a Sabrina. Sabrina is by far my biggest worry here. Nothing else does it. Nothing else accomplished. That's the one card I'm vulnerable to here. Repel. Yep. Oh, shit. We have to send this in, otherwise we die. I mean, come on. Come on. Come on, Leaf. Come on, Leaf. Come on, Leaf. Oh, Leaf! Double Leaf! For a GG no re! Let's get it. Oh my god. Oh my god, my heart. Oh my god, my heart. They just had everything. The repel and the healing to avoid that. Oh yeah. Let's get it. Give me that tail so I can save luck for later. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna complain. He's just that well trained. He saw the urgency of the situation. He's like, I'm not gonna let you down. And but we could use that heads for later though. Just keep that in mind, bro. Whew. Ugh. Okay. Hell yeah. We don't have Leafeon though. Oh, it's a mirror. But they gotta make a PINSIR leaf. You better have that leaf. Otherwise, you're gonna suffer. We got ourselves a Cyrus here as well. Less than the deck out of a basic. Okay. I want to drop double Eevee because if I top deck into a Sylveon, I can use it on this one. And we got Cyrus. Cyrus is game winning here. And we're gonna Stampede. Because we need to weaken this anyways, and it also plays it to Cyrus. There's the Sylveon, very nice. Exactly why we did this. There we go. Now let's see if they have the will to live. What? No will. No will, and now it's a 50-50. Still could go very badly. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, yes, okay. Okay, here we go.
I like the idea of... They can't possibly like do that and that, so I like the idea of equipping this in case they Cyrus me. No, there's no point in that. Let's just equip it onto you. We go for the will. And we smash him. And we smash him. So we got an actual mirror match going on here. But this is why we play double leaf. Even though we didn't draw it this game, so it's not a great example. But they gotta run. They gotta run, and this is why we also play one copy of Cyrus. You know, in a lot of games, the Cyrus doesn't really come into play. They just automatically conceded. In a lot of games, the Cyrus doesn't come into play. But we're in a Mega Evolution meta. And with Pokemon like Mega Blaziken, we need to run Cyrus because that allows us to, like, we hit something with will, and if we don't kill it, as soon as it tries to run away, it's gonna, most of the time, it's gonna be, I mean, unless they heal it, it's literally gonna be at range for a Tails critical scissors to kill it. So Cyrus is a very good example as to why Cyrus is actually crucial here. Okay, second. Water. Once again, we do have that EV lead. I'm gonna keep both of these because I really don't want to risk the Sabrina. Okay, Gyarados. This is a game where Cyrus is really important because we just need to expend our energy on that and nothing else. Let's go for the research. I like that leaf, so I'm gonna drop you. And I'm just gonna hit this Magikarp. Because if I top deck into Leafeon EX, I can just start attacking with it immediately, and that's actually quite important to apply pressure to them. They're just gonna put the energy onto this, or probably gonna leap out. No, they're gonna IO. No, that's actually good for us because it enhances our chances of finding Leafeon. There we go, immediately. We don't have Cyrus anymore, but what matters is that we get the hit on Gyarados first. That's everything. And this is important because now, you know, now we prevent the ramp. And that's everything. They should have known better because if you think about it, if you actually think about it, I'm just gonna drop everything because I know that they may have like card, like red card and stuff. If you think about it, if I had Leafeon EX, I would have evolved into it that turn. It's not worth it for like 10 damage. So that was an indication that I didn't have it. So them going for IO, no, I mean, they need to find their pieces as well, right? But if they went for that for disruption, then that was a bad call. But I don't think that was the case. Denying the Mantike is everything. As now they're probably going to resort to the likes of Misty in order to get that Gyarados online. Or maybe find another Mantike. There's a Jellicent. A Jellicent, okay. But not yet. And now it's too late because now oh no, they're gonna switch into that. I mean, it doesn't really matter. That's actually a bad play because now if I draw a Cyrus, I have an easy win. So that's just kind of weird. I want to keep this this EV online though. I'm gonna make sure my PINSIR is ready and I can start charging the other one in case they Sabrina me after knocking out the Leafeon because I can't just give them anything else. We Solar Beam here. And we get rid of Frillish. And now they're just out of it. So that's why you want to, even though you want to build up PINSIR, you got to assess the matchup. You're going to be like, okay, so what, we need our Leafeon enabled if we draw into it. because then we can just shut down Mantike immediately. And now they need a Misty. Okay, so that makes sense. Misty? Nope. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Double Gyarados. Oh boy, if I find me a Cyrus. That leaf is really important though. That leaf is actually crucial. But to be fair, not that crucial. Not that crucial, actually. Let's go with this. Keep our options open. We don't want to send the Pinsir in prematurely. We don't want to. We have no reason to do that. We just tank the hit here. We just tank the hit here, and we Solar Beam. Because 50 damage is 50 damage. 50 damage matters here. And we don't want our Pinsir taking any prior damage because then we lose to Osiris easily. Let's hope they don't red card us. That's always annoying. I want to have my cards. Leafeon goes down. Leaf Cape goes down as well, and that's one will too. And there's a Cyrus. Honestly, I mean, what if they leaf? What if they have leaf? They could have leaf easily. They could have leaf easily. So smash this. With Will, just in case they have like a red card. This is just a lot of damage. We're dealing 60. We're dealing 60. So So I read a Cyrus could be a problem. Omega lol. And they just die. They just accept it. They just accept it. Gyarados down. Mega battle completed. Still scary though. In the end, still scary because the helmet really made a difference there. The helmet with the, I think I underestimate the power of the helmet with Gyarados because it stops a lot. I mean, it definitely halts us, right? Because the combination of like 150 and 70, 220 damage, like the helmet just puts a complete halt to that. Complete halt to that KO. I could have gone for the Cyrus on the Magikarp in the back. On the Gyarados in the back, but if they have Leaf, which is likely because I think Jellicent has a retreat cost of 2, then I lose my Cyrus and all of a sudden like I'm in a losing position. It's kind of just safer to have double will that game, but Gyarados can mill it, so it's not even like it seemed like their opening was rough, but it can still go their way because in Irida there put them out of range. And then I die to a Sabrina if I don't flip heads. Oh my god, I'm not even gonna think about that. Electric. We have a Pinsir lead, but we have double leaf. We have double leaf. And for this matchup, because, I don't think I've ever run into an electric deck that doesn't play Oricorio, I need to find regular Leafeon for this one. This is where regular Leafeon shines. Double Eevee here. If we top deck into like the Eevee here, oh my god. Before we go research, we do this. Because if we find the Eevee that we need, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that's just so neat. And this is why we play double leaf, ladies and gentlemen. This is exactly why we play double leaf. Beautiful. Energy onto Pinsir the back and 1 energy into Leafeon to enable an attack with it next turn. Wonderful. Now we gotta keep in mind though. Oh, that Rocky Helmet is annoying because if they evolve into Jolteon, that's really annoying. That Rocky Helmet is so rough. Okay, they pivot. They pivot, but they give us a kill. Ah, Rocky Helmet is so dangerous. I just don't have enough slots. I need the double will, so I just don't have slots for stuff like Guzma. But thankfully they don't find it. We still gotta, you know, we gotta play this EV. Because we need to find the we always need to assume that Oricorio is a thing. Oricorio, like we have to factor it in. But now that the Jolteon hasn't come down, oh, it's Pin Missile. It's Pin Missile Jolteon. Another Eevee in the back. I mean, this thing could go crazy. There is a universe in which this thing just like one-shots me. Even 3 heads would be problematic because of the Rocky Helmet. Okay, you know, but it's an average hit. Thank God. Yes, we play the Eevee. Let's evolve into you first. To get that card draw. That's really important. That is really important. I think we always just send, yeah. We go for the kill here. We don't play around. Like we need to take advantage of this momentum that we have. We just go for the Giant Cape because we're running on Pinsir this game. And we critical them. Get them out of our face. Oh yeah. Because we have to take advantage of this moment, right? Like we could, staying with Leafeon doesn't really accomplish much. Because we don't want to kill Jolteon and we don't want to commit a Giant Cape when they could just, like, most of the time they're gonna one-shot us back anyways. Like the Rocky Helmet just guarantees it. And we run right through them. Right there, another great example as to why. Did I play Leaf this game? My mind's a little bit blurry at this point. Like, did I do it? Yeah, I don't remember. Raw Dog is their name. And we got some steel again. We got the worst lead possible. No Leaf to be seen. But I'm gonna believe. Oh, I gotta try Melmetal. I mean, let's go for the obvious play here. Anime Professor's Research, which is inherently more powerful, except it's not. What the f? I could get red carded, but I don't wanna pre-commit this. Man, they're gonna amass all over us. They are gonna amass. I just drew very poorly here. Like, not only do I not have Leaf, I don't have Eevee either, so there's no getting out of this next turn. We do have Erica to mitigate a little bit of damage. There's a heavy helmet. Damn Pokemon, man. They think they're football players. You're not people. Holy mother. Holy mother of bricks. Holy mother of bricks. Oh my goodness. Oh man, I mean, see, this happens. Sometimes this just the stars align. And this just happens. Oh my god, I'm so dead. Oh my, I am omega dead, bro. I am, oh my goodness, I'm so dead. No matter how I look at this, I'm like super dead. Melmetal is gonna be the one to take us down here. Oh my god. Obliterated. Absolutely obliterated. Salt your own back. I mean, that happens. Like with this kind of deck, like, you know, it's just bound to happen. And then the universe rewards us with a Wink EV lead. Can I top deck a Leafeon and then you know, we're gonna act like nothing happened. I deserve this. Like this should happen. God damn it. That's thin. Ideally, this is another one of these EVs. One of these Wink EVs. Oh, asking for a little bit too much here. I need to drop this EV because I top deck Leafeon. Like, I have to. The good thing is our EVEX doesn't get one-shotted by Absol, and that's really important. Holy yikes. I'm gonna try to buy myself a turn. By sending this EV to the front. Because it survives a hit with the 90 HP. Oh, you're kidding me. You're actually kidding me. Wow. No will. But you know what? We're not gonna need it. Hopefully. Now we're gonna resort to the Leaf Cape, obviously, to not die to a second red. Okay, thank goodness. Thank goodness, because that means we also don't get slowed down by a Sabrina or a Repel. Okay. Okay, obviously we play this. Yes! 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 I forgot about the weakness! I didn't. I knew that. I knew that. I knew that, and that's huge. That's huge. Finding Leafeon is huge because a Sabrina or a Repel doesn't win them the game. That is massive. I thought, like, when I saw that red, I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but my boy's thick. My boy's far too thick. Way too thick. And they haven't deleted Osiris. I repeat, they have not deleted Osiris. That cape just, that won't cut it. My scissors cut right through you. Okay. Bit desperate. Bit desperate right there. The moment I draw Cyrus. I mean, I'm gonna play this. Technically, the moment we have Cyrus in hand, it's not great, but at the same time, in case they have Oricorio, I kind of want to keep this. Could you imagine? I mean, why would they play Oricorio? What the hell are you even like? What are we thinking here? Critical Scissors. Don't need it. Ladies and gentlemen, we do not need it. And having Cyrus is key here because if they don't attack with Absol, then we kill them. So that's why we play Professor's Research there, right? Normally you want to try to avoid them discarding it, but in the situation they're in, like, they cannot afford to attack you. That's far too late. That's far too late. You got to pivot into another Absol, and that's where the Cyrus comes in. And that's where the Cyrus comes in. Yep. They're trying. They're trying really, really hard to salvage this, and we're not gonna let them. You're gonna die. And nothing is stopping that. Get this shit out of my face. That's the card you wanted. That's the card you wanted to take away. But you didn't.